How you doing, everyone? This is Matthias Atva from Dreadnought, your Dreadnought PS4 replay guy. Well, it's the 30th of June 2019, which means it's time for the Dreadnought monthly game and channel update. We actually have some big news this month as Greybox released a new patch which mainly corrected some bugs and crashes, but also added some much needed new content for the game. If you'd like a more in-depth rundown of the patch notes for the Dreadnought Summer Update patch, feel free to watch my Summer Update patch notes video for all the details and highlights. We will be going over a few of the major changes here, but for the monthly update, I wanted to focus on what the summer patch means for the game, as well as two major changes that happened to PS4 that were not in the patch notes, and that have had some effect on PS4 gameplay and how Dreadnought tech support has responded to them. As with all my monthly Dreadnought game and channel updates, I'll discuss what's new with the channel and mention some of the new content I've been working on and releasing in the last couple months, as well as what to expect in the future for Dreadnought. And of course, as usual, I'll have one of my replays in the background to give you guys some awesome eye candy while we discuss the latest news for the game and channel. But before we get to any of that, I'd like to make my monthly shout out and thanks for all my subscribers and viewers, new and old, who make the Dreadnought game community and my YouTube hobby all worthwhile. We have 14 new subscribers this month, which is really awesome as it means the game community and the channel keep steadily growing, even though the game doesn't have the same level of content support as it used to last year. Many of my subscribers are hidden on YouTube, but I wanted to give a quick thank you to the ones I got notifications for. That would be Carlos Artiga, Nutmaster, Alex Proctor, bear with me on this one, Perry Solvidado, Jared Cruz, Bogdan Dara, and of course AV. Welcome to the Dreadheads, folks, and thanks for docking in Sinley Bay. I also want to give a shout out to my veteran Dreadheads that make my comment sections come alive with great advice, tips, ideas, and feedback, along with good vibes and awesome times. Thank you, Curtis, Antonio, Manny aka Draconis, Matt, Leonard aka Smoke, Patricio, Shane, Scroat, Shadow44, DT, John aka Frame, Sixpack7, Seba, Jeremy Waits, and Dude VT. You guys are the reason why I put so much time into this hobby, and you truly keep the game alive on and off the battlefield. And a heartfelt thanks to all my viewers, new and old, who post comments or just watch my videos. I truly appreciate your time and support. Okay, so let's dive into the Summer Update patch and what it means for the game. The patch mainly corrected bugs and crashes in the game, especially at lower level gameplay and in the tutorial and in Havoc mode. It also corrected some visual bugs and many ship weapons and corrected weapon profiles in the hangar. Speaking of the hangar, a change was made to some of the ship highlight effects and to the emblems and icons lighting. However, most if not all PS4 players reported that now the hangar looked dark and overly ominous with ships looking dulled over. I inquired to Greybox tech support about this change and found out that the lighting in the hangar for PS4 was actually causing a lot of in-game issues behind the scenes and was partially responsible for many of the bugs and crashes. Therefore, on PS4, as I believe PC hangar is still fine, the lighting and effects will remain darker for the foreseeable future until the issues are resolved. However, even though our ships look like they are now parked in the alley next to an inner-city dive bar, PS4 performance should have been drastically improved. Another major change that was made to the game behind the scenes that was not mentioned in the Summer Update patch notes is the return of ambient engine noise for all the ships in the game. Personally, I felt the game was fine without the ambient engine noise in the background, but apparently many players wanted the ambient engine sounds to return to the game. In the past, the ambient engine noises were removed in the first place because they caused several issues and sound bugs in the game. And even after they were removed, those bugs sometimes still persisted, especially with the Akula Vector Corvettes, which caused a lot of sound skipping and stuttering in the game, which of course was very annoying and distracting. As you'd expect, when the engine noises returned, so did the sound bugs. For at least a couple days anyway. Lucky for us though, the Gray Box tech support staff got right on the problem, and 90% of the games I've played have not had any sound bugs or issues anymore, and I have to say that the return of ambient engine noise does add full immersion to the game and makes it a little more enjoyable. On top of all this, Dreadnought has introduced new market items that are themselves old but still new content for the game. In the Dreadnought market, there are now a few new paint jobs, icons, and emblems with both Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day themes. Late, yes, but better than never. Although I wasn't too interested in the Valentine's Day themes or the holographic pot of gold icon, I have to say the new green paint scheme available in the market is pretty sharp and dapper looking. Additionally, Dreadnought on PC is currently having a marketplace bundle and sale, which might mean PS4 will be getting one soon as well, so watch out for that. This much needed update to the game and the market may be all well and good, but I think what's more important is the implications this update has for the game. The summer update patch shows that although resources for Dreadnought may still be limited, we are still getting technical and bug support, new content and market items, and some much needed attention from the developers. This patch may very well dispel the rumors that the game is stagnant and dead, and that we could receive a lot more updates and content for the future. Only time will tell. I think we can all agree that any content and updates for the game is very much appreciated, and that we are all eager for Graybox to step up and give its customers the attention, love, and support that we deserve. So what's new with the Direct Dreadnought channel? Well, first of all, early this month we had the results for the first ever Dreadnought PS4 Top 10 player vote, and although competition was fierce and the vote wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, as people value many different things when it comes to gaming, overall the vote was a huge success with hundreds of views in only a couple days, and I think it really brought the already tight PS4 community even closer together. There have already been a couple suggestions for more PS4 server votes for Dreadnought, so I think it's safe to say we'll have another event like this one very soon. So far, there has been a lot of support for a top 10 list for the best PS4 support player in Dreadnought, but there have been many other ideas floating out there as well, so if you have an idea, be sure to leave a suggestion in the comments below. This month we also started doing full-on player casts. I wanted to do replay casts and esports for Dreadnought since I started the channel, but I didn't believe there was enough player or game support for them. But boy was I wrong, as each replay cast has easily gotten over 100 views, and both players and viewers keep asking for more. So far we've had a replay cast for Persistent Flame, Scroat, and of course Dominant Trauma. Soon we'll have a replay cast for I'm Your Father Seba and L Smoke 82, but don't let the Space Apes and Leonard have all the fun. If you want to share a replay and have it cast, leave a comment below or message me on PSN and I'll put you in the queue and get your cast online. Direct Dreadnought viewers are big fans of my tips and strategy videos, and although they have taken a back seat for some of the new content, don't worry, a couple of strat videos are still in the works and will be coming soon. And of course, I have a little bit of a backlog of my own awesome replays with a couple of 19 and 20 plus kill replays ready to be posted soon. I have a good Nevis replay I really want to get out there since two of the replay casts were in the Nevis, and I want to hang with the Dreadnought PS4 aces. However, in order to keep things fresh, although I have an established primary and secondary build for all 15 Tier 5 ships in Dreadnought, I've been saving up credits and experience to try player-requested builds. So if you have an idea or request for a build that you want me to try, please leave a comment below and I'll see what I can do. That about wraps up the Direct Dreadnought game and channel update for the month of June. I've been trying my best to put out as many different types of Dreadnought related content videos as I can, but also remember I have a life too, and right now the weather is good. I want to wish all my viewers and subscribers in the US a happy, fun, and safe 4th of July. Light 'em up, folks. Just remember, you need all your fingers to play Dreadnought. Well, that's it from me for now, and I'll see you soon in Sinley Bay.